In this video, I'll be showing you the word day and its associations to the year 2015 and other properties and geometry and understanding in the word day. Clearly, this is the word day being multiplied. Let it change into numbers. And you see that the word day, simple geometry, being multiplied gives you the number 100. 100 is a fullness. And you find in the word day the year 2015, 2015. 2015. You can make out the four numbers that give you year 2015 inside the word day when you multiply the word day. 2015. Make yourself familiar with that number 100. And because I'm about to show you the year 2015, when multiply also gives you the year. Also gives you the numbers 100, 100. Taking the year 2015 and multiplying it 2 times 10 times 1 times 5 also give you 100. So you see, taking the word day, multiplying the word day gave you 100. Taking the year 2015 and multiplying it gives you 100. So the year 2015 is connected to the word day, which is 100. Because when you multiply the word day, you get 100, and you multiply you multiply the year 2015, you get 100. 100 has always been recognized as completion, 100%. So what makes 100 so profound is the fact that in the beginning, there was 67% of angels that God retained. 33%, Let me show you this calculation. God retained 67% of angels. That's why the earth was created in 6 days and God rested on the 7th. But he lost 33%. I was able to return 67%. And he lost 33%. If you take 67% and you add that with 33%, you get 100. So let me show you the understanding about that. God created the earth in 6 days, rested on the 7th. God created the earth to redeem back a third, which is 33%, which is 100. So creation of the earth is associated with why God created the earth. God created the earth for 6 days, rested on the 7th, because God retained 67% of the angels. 33% of the angels cast to the earth. That's why Jesus was crucified at age 33. And if you take 67 and 33, you get 100. As I just showed you, you get 100. Also, why Jesus was born in the year 1 and crucified in the year 33, they signify the 1 that goes into 33 is 33%, or the third, which God is redeeming from mankind, the 144,000. And clearly that 67 and 33, when added together, gives you 100. And clearly, inside this calculation, you can make out the 73 and the 37 inside that calculation, which is 37 times 73 gives you the whole of geometry of Genesis chapter 1 verse 1, 2701. Going back to understanding the word day, 4 plus 1 is 25. Adding the word day, you get the number 30. When Jesus started his ministry, showed you when you multiplied it, you got the age Jesus was crucified. So adding the word day, you get the age 30 when Jesus started his ministry. The first Phoenix number, which is made up of 2, 3, and 5, the axis of the earth. 2 times 3 times 5 is 30. The axis of the earth. 4 plus 1 plus 25 gives you 30. You can see inside the number, word day, inside its numbers, you see the axis of the earth, 2, 3, and 5. You see the number 30. Not a coincidence. You can make out the 52 weeks that gives us a year. You can make out the age that Obama is this year, 53. And if by the grace of God, if the year makes it to August 4th, then Barack Obama will be 54. But clearly you can see his age inside the word day. 5354. You can also see all 120 years mentioned in Genesis chapter 6, verse 3. God said, my spirit shall always strive with man, for that he also is flesh, his days shall be 120 years. You can clearly make out the 403, the 430 years that Israel was in Egypt. They left out the 430th day that night. You can see that recalculation of the word day. You clearly can make out the 403. 403 times 5 gives you the year 2015. Because the year 2015 is also the sentences day for the 255, which is the Hebrew geometry for the fallen angels. And clearly still in this calculation, you can make out the 52 states that make the United States. You can make out the 5, 13, and 31, the 3 prime numbers that make up the factorization for the year 2015. You can make out the age as president is today, 53 years old. You can make out his age that he'll be if God does not come back and judge the earth by August 4th. He would be 54 years old, August 4th. So he was born in 1961. Clearing this out. Going back to this calculation. 4125 divided by its numerical value, which is 30. The word day divided by its numerical value. Clearly you can see the 255, the fallen angels. 255. In the connection to the year 2015, 2015. Clearly in this calculation you can make out the numbers 2015. And as I showed you, you can make out Genesis chapter 1, verse 1, 2701. The whole geometry of Genesis chapter 1, verse 1, 2701, or 2701. Clearly, you can make out the numbers easily. 5, 13, and 31. That make up the prime numbers for the year 2015. before I forget, I'll show you that calculation before the end of this video. But you can clearly make out the number 47. The number 47 is the number value for the word time. Inside the calculation for the word day. T. I is 9. It's 13. E is 5. You can see the 47. And if I was to go back to the calculation I just showed you, 4,125 divided by its numerical value, which is 30. Clearly, you can see the 47 in the verse of 47 and 74, which is Jesus' association to this. This is the word Jesus. J is 10, E is 5, S is 19, U is 21, S is 19. Clearly make out the number 74. And inside the name Jesus, you can make out the year 2015, 2015. See it? 2015, 2015. Inside the name Jesus in simple geometry. See some real quick. J is 10. E is 5. S is 19. U is 21. And adding up the word Jesus, when you get to the U, you can make out the 255. Near the 255, which is associated to the fallen angels. So you see 255, and then you see the year 2015, 2015. The fallen angels will be cast into the lake of fire, all whose names not written in the Lamb's Book of Life in the year 2015. And let me add the other 19 or the S onto it. You get 74. Now, what I want to show you is taking the numbers of the word Jesus. The letters change into numbers. J is 10, E is 5, S is 19, U is 21, S is 19. You change the letters into numbers. Clearly, you can make out all the numbers that give you the word day. 4125. D is 4, A is 1, Y is 25. Inside the calculation or the equation for the name Jesus. And clearly, all the years that Jacob lived, 147. All the years that Abraham lived, 175. All the years that Moses lived, 120. In the last year on earth, 2015. And clearly, geometry for the first verse in the Bible, 2701. 2701. And the word time in reverse. 74 in reverse is 47. You clear this out. Going back to the word time. Dividing it by its numerical value, which is 30. And go back and we see 74. I just showed you, associated with Jesus. And you see the understanding that I told you. You see the 255. See, the 52 weeks that make a year, 7 days that make a week, 12 months in a year. Mind, this is the word day. And clearly the word day shows you the year 2015 and its association to Jesus. And the word time. At the end of time. Clearly when I take the word day and divide it by the 137.5, clearly come back with the number 30. So here you can make out all the years that Jesus lived. 33. You can make out the 133. From year 1 to age 33 when Jesus crucified and rose again. Clearly you can make out the 255. That will be sentenced and cast into the lake of fire this year, 2015. Clearly what I was showing you is the word day and its association to the year 2015. And also its association to time, connected to time. And clearly created by God. As is mentioned in the Bible in Genesis chapter 1. And clearly Genesis chapter 1 verse 14 through 17. So that God created the stars also. Genesis chapter 1 verse 17. And I prefer, as a believer, to go by the biblical account. It's a scientific proof and truth. That clearly God is showing every day the last year on earth. God bless. God bless.